part of a very big puppet. Hey! I can fit... Oh. Maybe this isn't from a
Hello, I'm Richard Morecroft. Good to be
Maybe
with
it's
you
a
on
hiding
Letters
code.
and Numbers. And tonight, once again, our contestants will battle the clock and each other, and we hope you'll enjoy the challenge as well. So grab that pen and paper and let's get cracking. We'll meet our contestants in a moment, but first, the acrobat of arithmetic and diva of division, mathematician, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard. I feel like I should be doing a backflip.
Well, we expect lots of backflips and all sorts of things like that. Actually, people probably, when you go to restaurants, because we were talking about food last night, do they ask you to work out the bill when you're in a group?
Always, always. And I usually reach for a calculator.
That's the way to do it. And the ringmaster of rhetoric, David Astle.
Hi, Richard.
Actually, David, probably people ask you to write clever things on birthday cards.
It's actually always seems to be the gig that I get. Everyone says, "Oh, you know Aunt Rosie, don't you? She's a lovely woman. She's turning 80. Could you write a poem about her life?"
That's right. Write something clever.
I get a lot of that.
Welcome, David. And to meet the people in the spotlight tonight, it's time for
just got
our
kicked by a
contestants.
card.
First up, our carryover champion, Yolanda Sztarr, a research and development tax consultant with a double degree in chemical engineering and science. But Yolanda discovered a new activity at university and has rolled with it ever since. Welcome back, Yolanda. Was it a two-wheel activity by any chance?
Yes, it was, Richard. I actually only learnt to ride a bike when I was at university, but I have embraced it with a lot of enthusiasm. And I think it's been wonderful in a lot of ways. And in particular, I met my boyfriend 8 years ago on a bicycle ride. So it's been well worth learning.
It's been well worth learning to ride. But do you ride to work and do you ride on holidays? Is it one of those things?
I do. I use it for transport. I use it for holidays, cycle touring, and I even rode to the studio this evening.
Excellent. Welcome and good luck, Yolanda. And ready to challenge Yolanda is Mark Mota, an accountant who made a New Year's resolution a few years ago to run a marathon. We all seem to be very healthy around
What's
here.
this?
Yolanda's riding bicycles, and did you run your
thought I
marathon?
heard
I did.
somebody.
Actually, it was
It was
last
you
year when I was
following
living
me.
in London, and I did take part in the London
So much for a
Marathon
hiding
and
code.
did finish it. Not the best time in the world, but I finished it, and that's all I was trying to do.
Excellent work. Well, I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Good luck and welcome tonight. Our carryover champion, Yolanda Sztarr, and challenger, Mark Mota. Let's get underway with the letters game, and contestants have to make the longest word they can in the 30 seconds as usual. Yolanda, please make that first selection.
Thanks, Richard. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Yolanda.
Can I start with a consonant, please?
You can. Let's start the day with an N.
And then a vowel, please?
U.
And another consonant?
I just got kicked by a card.
T.
And another vowel, please?
A.
And another vowel?
E.
And another vowel, please?
O.
And consonant?
D.
And one more consonant?
S.
And a vowel. Thank you.
And finally, I.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the first clock.
Spin. Okay.
Yolanda, how did you go on our first word of the night?
I managed a 7, Richard.
Slow
That's a
down.
very good start. What about you, Mark?
I only got a 6.
What was your 6?
Donuts.
And your 7, Yolanda?
Stained.
Donuts and stained. Actually, you mentioned stained in terms of macchiato, the coffee being
think
based
that's
on the
exactly
concept
right.
of stained a long time ago.
thought
That's
I
right,
heard
literally
somebody.
macchiato
It
means
was
stain,
you
so we've got
following me.
donut and coffee. Obviously the two
So much
athletes
for
are
a hiding
just starting
code.
to lapse at the moment. Well done, Yolanda. Stained is fine. And I was looking at the out something. Outsaned, no, it's not quite a word. And then I tried the TION as the suffix and found sedation.
down.
Great.
Very nice indeed. Well done, David. But a great 7 points to start for Yolanda. Let's move straight on to our second letter game. Mark, what would you like this time?
Can I get a consonant, Lily?
You can. Thank you, Mark. Let's start with an X.
I might try a vowel then.
E.
Another consonant, thanks.
S.
One more consonant.
T.
Vowel, thanks.
A.
I'll have another vowel, please.
B.
And a consonant.
B.
Another consonant.
N.
And one more consonant.
And last letter C.
Thank you.
And I'll start the clock.
Turn.
Mark, how many?
Just the 5, Richard.
And for you, Yolanda?
I had 5 as well.
What was your 5, Mark?
I had teens, T-E-E-N-S.
And yours, Yolanda?
Based.
So 2 5s, David.
2 5s. We were beaten, which is a 6, by that mix. Both those 5s are fine, but you can actually mix up that E and C with the B to make absence as a possible 7.
Very nice one too. 5 each, though, for Yolanda and Mark. Let's get going with the numbers for the first time now. And Yolanda, what would you like on this Thursday night?
Lily, can I have 2 large numbers and 4 small ones? Okay.
2 large and 4 small. Thank you, Yolanda. And our numbers are 8, 7, 2, and 1. And the 2 large, 125. And the target to reach, 742.
Thank you, Lily. Let's head for that target. Well, pen down pretty early, Yolanda. How did you go?
742.
Absolutely spot on the target. That's very nice. What about you?
I also got 742.
Well, let's hear your method first, Yolanda.
Okay, Lily, if you take 2 away from 8, you have 6.
8 minus 2 is 6.
And add the 6 to 100.
6 and plus 100 is 106.
And then times all of that by 7.
By the
And you
7
get 742.
gives you 742.
So very nicely done, Yolanda. What about you, Mark? Did you use the same approach?
Mine was slightly different. Started with 7 times 100, gives you 700.
7 by 100 gives you 700.
And then I did 8 times 2, which gives us 16.
8 by 2 is 16.
Added that to the 700,
Add that on is 716.
correct. And then I added the 1 to get 717.
Add the 1 is 717.
And added 25
Add
to
the
get
25.
742.
Is 742.
2 very nice methods, Lily. Are you happy with those?
Perfect.
Absolutely spot on. So 10 points each, meaning the score totals now are Mark 15, Yolanda 22. Let's head for our first break and your first word mix for the night. This time it's algae gun. And the clue, if you listen closely to David, this is likely to develop. Back after the break.
Hey,